In just a few hours, former Carolina Panther Rae Carruth will be a free man. He spent nearly 2 decades in prison for plotting to kill Rae Adams, the mother of his own unborn child, back in 1999. Prosecutors say it was all to avoid paying child support. Well, miraculously, that child, Chancellor Adams, who turns 19 next month, survived the shooting after an emergency delivery, but he suffers from cerebral palsy. Today, he bears a striking resemblance to his now infamous father.
It's a story that rocked the Queen City for years on end when it first happened. Now to the trial and then Rae's upcoming release. NBC Charlotte's Ariel Placencia is live from Sampson Correctional Facility in Clinton, North Carolina, where Carruth has been, Ariel, since 2001.
Good morning, Ben and Rachel. That's exactly right. And by law, sometime between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., Rae Carruth will be released today. And according to staff here at the minimum security prison, he will walk right out of that door you see behind me and immediately into a car. After that, friends and family tell us the former Panther has plans to leave the state of North Carolina, the place where the infamous crime was committed.
It seems like such a long time ago, but at the same time, it seems just like it was yesterday. And
It's been more than 18 years since we last saw Rae Carruth in a Panthers jersey.
he was a quiet guy, hardworking.
And today, after nearly 2 decades, we'll finally get our first glance at what the former wide receiver looks like now.
You think you know somebody to a certain degree, and you really maybe don't.
To get to the beginning of Carruth's story, you have to go back to the year 1999.
What's his name?
In November 1999, a pregnant Rae Adams went on a movie date with Carruth. But the night turned deadly. She was shot 4 times on Rae Road. Carruth would later flee the state. He was found in the trunk of a car in Tennessee and charged in the crime prosecutors claimed he set up. A jury would later find Carruth guilty of 3 charges, including conspiracy to commit murder.
But not guilty of the first-degree murder of Rae Adams.
And sadly, Rae Adams died about a month after the shooting, but not before giving birth to her son. That's Chancellor Adams. He's now in the care of his grandmother, Sandra Adams, and it's possible the two come here to the prison later on today. Stick around. We'll talk more about Chancellor's story coming up at 5:30. We're live in Clinton, North Carolina. I'm Ariel Placencia, NBC Charlotte.
All right, Ariel, thank you. And now, we do know that Rae Carruth is expected to be picked up by a friend when he's released today, but it is also possible that we could hear from him for the first time in a while. Carruth did not testify during his trial, and one of the last times we really heard from him was after he did an on-camera interview with CNN back in 2001. Take a listen.
I feel guilty about none of it. I didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't push these people to do it. It's okay to believe in me because I am innocent.
A lot of time has passed since that interview. Of course, we will be watching and waiting to see if Carruth speaks to the media today or gives any kind of statement.
Our crews will be outside the Sampson Correctional Facility awaiting Carruth's release with continuing live coverage. We'll also be posting updates on Facebook and Twitter. Plus, always check out our WCNC mobile app all day long.